Well, and Ben, it's one of those situations too where, looking back historically, even over just maybe the last decade or so, like the prices we're seeing now wouldn't be necessarily abnormal from that 2014 to 2020 range of prices that you saw. But then the last, handful of years, prices picked up so much, and then that input cost followed to where now you're talking about, farmers looking at the market now, it's below that break even price. So, as you're looking forward to maybe a longer term outlook, does this change the perspective on how farmers might go about their business when they're looking at maybe even planting for next year?
There's a lot of things that are going to go into play planning next year. My current expectation, I just got done with the Missouri Farm Bureau Commodities Conference. My expectation, and I told them this, is I think we're going to end up with a few more acres of corn heading into 2025. It's so you look at the corn picture and you say, okay, well, we're not profitable in corn. Well, the other half of that is we're not profitable in soybeans either. And there's an argument to be made that when returns are low, that you there is an incentive to plant that lower cost crop. You have less risk in it. It takes less to finance it. The interest expense isn't as big because you're not taking out as big of a loan for those operating inputs. My analysis there is based off the case that if I put pencil to paper today for corn and soybeans, the returns all aren't that different. You're looking at relatively similar returns for 2025. And so then I think, okay, producers are going to get, in some cases, especially in places like Missouri, they're going to get an opportunity to plant corn before soybeans. So that's kind of generally how this works in a lot of cases around Missouri. And I think they're going to get in and they're going to plant corn, and it's not going to be profitable, but certainly the demand prospects, at least under the corn market right now, are at least giving some optimism or hope, and that can be powerful when making decisions for next year.